That at the time, it being my first project car, I didn't realize how big of a deal Rust was.
So you're still excited about it?
Oh yeah, very.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Lately, cars have been in the news and it hasn't been good. Ford's CEO says they can't find enough techs, even at big salaries. Slammed Enough got banned from an entire town. Cars and coffee events are shutting down because a few kids can't keep their foot off the throttle. And now everyone's saying the car hobby is dying, that young people don't care, that all they do is donuts, burnouts, and disrespect the history of this community. But I'd say they're wrong. And today, I'm going to prove it. Last week, I drove up to Hall River, North Carolina with a young man named Hudson. He's 15 years old, and he just bought his second classic car. Not a new tuner, not a modern muscle car, a 1975 Plymouth Duster. People love to say the next generation doesn't respect the hobby anymore. They point to wild meets, burnouts, the crowd's getting too close, the events shut down. But the truth is, kids like Hudson are out there. Kids who appreciate the history, kids who want to learn, kids who are willing to wrench, to restore, to revive the old iron. Hudson's parents aren't necessarily even car people. Nobody passed this down to him. He just loves cars, and he's teaching himself. At age 14, he bought, worked on, and sold a classic Porsche 944. And last week, I watched him buy a Duster from a seller who's owned it for decades, a man who ran his own repair shop and kept this old Mopar alive. Admittedly, the car looked rougher than we expected, but mechanically, it was actually better than we expected. New battery, the fuel system had been going through, brakes refreshed, and a lot of the common failure points already handled. Just needs tires and a carb rebuild. Hudson was absolutely over the moon. And this trip reminded me of something. The problem isn't that young people don't care. The problem is that we stopped inviting them in. We stopped teaching, we stopped mentoring. So today, I want to share Hudson's story because he represents the future of the car hobby, this industry, and everything we love. So I'm here with Hudson. Hudson is 15 years old and on his second classic car. So we want to stop by and get a quick interview, talk to him for a few minutes. So Hudson, your parents are not really car people.
Oh no, it's just me. I'm probably the first one in my family
Yeah.
to be doing this kind of stuff.
That's pretty awesome.
Mm.
It's neat to have parents that support that, even though they're not necessarily into that kind of thing, but it's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So your first car, you're 14, was a classic Porsche 944.
Yep, I had 1988.
1988.
5-speed manual.
Very nice. And you taught yourself to drive a stick shift
Yeah.
in your gravel driveway, basically.
Mm-hmm. Just parking it, running it back and forth.
Very nice. So what was the first car that you saw you're like, yeah, I really like cars?
Ooh, I don't know. I think I've ridden around in a couple of Mustangs that were a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Things that my uncles may have owned at one point. Cool stuff.
yeah, yeah. Well, to go from a Mustang to a Porsche, and now a 1975 Plymouth,
Oh yeah.
that's a pretty big jump.
Mm-hmm.
That tells me you're just a car guy.
Oh yeah. I love if it's got four wheels and it goes.
If it doesn't go, you'll try to make it go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've enjoyed tinkering and messing around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you bought the Porsche at 14, learned to drive in it in a gravel driveway. I actually took you out for a couple rides in that. We got some highway miles and riding around the neighborhood and around through the parking lots.
That was fun.
Then you sold that, worked on that for a little while, sold that. Then you saw this online. What drew you to this particular car?
I just think it was the color, first of all, really stood out to me. No, it was priced really well. I'd been seeing a lot of these Dusters online more recently. It seemed like it was in pretty good condition. It's got just under 50,000 miles, and it runs and drives
Well, I think
somewhat.
obviously I was with you when we went to get it. We took the truck and the car hauler up there, not knowing the exact condition of it. I think we were all a little surprised. It was a little worse condition visually when we pulled up. We were a little scared.
Yeah, there was rust that was not pictured.
A little bit of a missing deck lid.
Oh yeah, that was something. We found it in the glove box.
Oh really?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's excellent.
We have the piece.
But then when we started digging in, I think we all felt like mechanically this was in much better shape than we had originally thought.
Yeah, it's pretty sound. There's a lot of things that had been replaced. All that really needs done is the tires and the carb, and it'll be ready to go on the road.
Yeah. I mean, it fired right up. You rode in it. You didn't drive it, but you rode in it up there with the guy that owned it.
Yeah,
he'd owned it for a long time, right?
Yeah, some couple, I think 10 years.
Yeah, okay. Well, it was clear he knew what he was doing.
Obviously.
So you still excited about it? You've had it a little less than a week now.
Very excited.
And we took it off the trailer and parked it right here. So you hadn't moved it yet.
Yeah.
But I know you've done something with it. What have you done with it so far?
I cleaned the glass. I vacuumed it out. Trying to think what else I've done. Just put in an order for a carb repair kit, but that's about it. I've not had too much time to come home and tinker on it. I've been at work and school.
Well, for those of you that may be watching this in the future, this is the week after Thanksgiving. So we went and picked it up Tuesday before Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah.
And then y'all went out of town immediately.
Yep. Yeah.
So really everybody's kind of just now getting back in town. But you've ordered the carb kit, so that's kind of the first on the agenda.
Yep.
Now it does run, start, and drive now.
It does.
Just a little rough right now.
A little jank.
And we were expecting a single barrel carb, but this has a 2-barrel on it, right?
Yep. It's got the 225 Super 6, so it's got a 2-barrel carburetor. I think it's a Carter BBD.
Nice. Now you found some other options, quirks and options on this car. What else have you learned about it?
Oh yeah, it's very strangely optioned. It's it's a gold Duster, right? It's not a base model. I think it just means it's got extra sound deadening. It's got all the vinyl seats. There was a vinyl top, vinyl headliner, and things like that. And then it's got the Space Duster package, so everything past the driver's and passenger seats folds down all the way through to the trunk. There's a lot of room.
So it's practically a truck.
Yeah, it'll fit a lot.
That's nice. And I love the patina on this car.
Oh yeah.
What's your long-term goal?
I think long-term, I want to get the interior cleaned up really nicely. Just make it a really comfortable car to be in. The outside, I'll probably just leave it as it is. I'm thinking clean up whatever's chipping and cracking. Probably get a clear coat at some point.
Yeah.
Just have it be a really nice car I can take out.
Seal it in. Now, is your plan, like this is going to be your daily driver when you turn 16?
Probably, yeah. I'm not sure I'll be driving it to like school as often because gas mileage, it's kind of far away.
Oh yeah.
But I think I intend to be in it as much as physically possible.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, I love the car. It's really cool. Um, Now, a lot of people think that the classic car hobby is dying because the young people, your group doesn't care about these kind of cars. What do you say to somebody that says that?
Um, I don't know. I think it's a little harder to get into something like this because not everybody has the shop where you can work on all sorts of the. I don't even. I'm trying to figure out or think of something that would be harder to work on in your driveway.
Right.
Um, not everyone wants to have like it's harder to find more affordable examples of cars like this that aren't completely rusted out
Right.
that someone in my age demographic can afford
Yeah.
because most of my friends and the people I go to school with aren't even working. I go to work and that's how I'm paying for this thing and the parts that are going to go on it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a little cheaper to get into a newer maybe imported car and just put on like nice wheels and have it be your
Call it good.
yeah.
Yeah. So when you were working on the Porsche, what did you learn about the process of restoration?
Oof. When I worked on the Porsche, I think that at the time, it being my first project car, I didn't realize how big of a deal rust was. I don't think I took a proper look at it when we had gone to go see it, and it was really hard to work on.
Mm.
Bolts, not they wouldn't turn, things wouldn't come loose. It was a mess. But I really enjoyed just sitting in the shop with it, looking at it. It was a very beautiful car.
Yeah.
It just made me happy to have,
Sure.
very grateful.
But you persevered. You
Oh yeah.
persevered. You did a good job with it and sold it. I'm not going to ask if you made a profit. That's rude. But you did sell it. You flipped it. So
Mhm.
we will assume you did okay and moved on into this one.
Oh yeah.
Do you think there's a chance you'll get this one kind of cleaned up, turn around, and move it on to the next home and get something else? Or you think you can enjoy this one a while?
I think I'll try and keep this thing as long as I can. I really like it.
Yeah. It is a cool car.
Oh yeah.
And really, to be sitting as long as it has, runs really well.
Oh yeah. I'm astonished that it's in the condition it is
Yeah.
for how long it sat.
Yeah. Well, I got to tell you, man, I am super proud of you. I think you got great taste, and I know you'll do a good job with us. So appreciate you letting us be a small part of it.
Oh yeah.
All right, buddy.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
And you.
Here's what I walked away with from that trip last week. If we want this hobby to survive, if we want our stories, our cars, our history, our craftsmanship to mean something 50 years from now, then kids like Hudson aren't just part of the plan, they are the plan. People love to say the flame is going out, that the passion is dying, that young people don't care about the cars we grew up loving. But here's the truth. A fire doesn't go out because it's weak. A fire goes out because no one tends to it. Nobody feeds it. Nobody bothers to light that next match. Hudson didn't grow up in a car family. He didn't inherit a garage full of tools. Nobody handed him a project car at 10 years old. He found this love on his own, and his parents simply supported him when they saw that spark. That's all it took. Just someone willing to shelter a little flame until it grew. Now imagine what would happen if the rest of us did that. If instead of complaining that kids don't care, we showed them why we care. Instead of gatekeeping the hobby, we handed it to them. Match by match, spark by spark. So no, the hobby isn't dying. The next generation isn't lost. The fire isn't going out. It's right here, burning in the hands of a 15-year-old kid who just bought a maybe a little rusty Plymouth Duster because he believes in bringing old iron back to life. And that's why this trip last week mattered. It reminded me that this passion, this craft, this entire community only survives if we choose to pass it on. Hudson's the proof that the fire's still burning. I'm committed to fanning that flame. And if all of us watching do the same, the future of this hobby will be brighter than it's ever been in the past.